Hey guys, okay, so I'm not actually in the home office facility today. However, due to the miracle of technology, I get to be with you. Now I'm on the road helping to grow our company, and I'm excited to be in one of our facilities actually. And I know I'll get to come to one of your facilities soon as well. I have a quote that I'd like you to start out with. I'd like you to write down this quote. The quote is based on the book, Change is Good, You Go First. And the author of the quote, get this name, is Thule Kupferberg, which isn't nearly as impressive, although very impressive, isn't nearly as impressive as the quote. Here's the quote. When patterns are broken, new worlds emerge. When patterns are broken, new worlds emerge. Now, you're watching this video on Thursday. If you were with me Tuesday night on my call with Dennis, you know that we talked about habits, how to change negative ones into positive ones, how to have everything you want with your life, your business, whatever the case might be, because you learn how to adjust that habit. And I believe that's what this is about. When patterns are broken, new worlds emerge. If you refer to the book, Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy, it's really about the 80-20 principle, or the Palladio principle. 20% of our profit in business comes from, I'm so sorry, turn that around. 80% of our profit in business comes from 20% of our products and services. 80% of our production usually comes from 20% of the team. 80% of the best relationships we have come from 20% of the relationships that we have. And it's also true with time management, which we all know is personal development, self-management. The fact is this, if you make a list of the 10 things that need to be done, and you look at the 20% on that list that are going to give you the most value, you'll discover that they take about the same amount of time as the other 8, but they're going to give you the most value. Those are the ones that you should attack first. And in Brian Tracy's book, Eat That Frog, he speaks that those are typically the ones we'll procrastinate on first. So make your list of the 1 through 10 that you need to do each day, and look for the 2 that are going to bring you the most value. Now again, your pattern may be that you lean towards the 8 that you'd rather do or want to do, and you procrastinate on the 2 that bring you the most value. I know that I have definitely been guilty of that. When we'll wrap our minds around the 2 that bring us the most value, you're going to find your personal goals achieved, your professional goals achieved, etc., etc. Now let's come back to when patterns are broken, new worlds emerge. What happens if we really, really are willing to adjust our fitness facility mindset? Recently, one of my competitors here in Lima decided to go out and make a speech, as Zig Ziglar used to say. He was going to go out and give a speech, and he did, on what was supposed to be the benefits of fitness, but he began comparing our facilities. And not only did he compare our facilities, but he actually said some pretty negative things about our facility, or he believed them to be negative anyway. Here's one of the things that he said. At our competition's facility, they'll bring people into the building and sell people things they don't need. Well, you and I both know that what we sell to a person, what we allow a person to purchase, something that they need, something that will not only bless their life, but will save their life, is our weight loss program. Is weight loss movement and motivation, and we know it as Thin and Healthy's Total Solution. And if a person does want that benefit and need that aid, we're absolutely going to provide it to them. Now, somebody said maybe he was jealous because he doesn't have it. Somebody else said probably he could be hurting, he's not making money. I don't know the reason. I just know that, well, it knocked me over for a second. There's usually that ugh factor, you know. I then stopped and went, wait a minute, we save lives. I really don't believe that we just transform lives. I believe we save lives, you and I. In our facilities, we save them. You've got to talk to your members. You've got to get those stories being fed back to you on a regular basis. And that's one of the things I want to talk to you about when we're talking about today's quote, when patterns are broken, new worlds emerge. It's time to break the patterns of a typical fitness facility. Now, if you're in our organization, you've already begun to do that. There's no doubt about it. Yet our industry is still kind of in that place, and my competitor is proof of that. His mindset is that fitness people need to look like fitness people. Fitness people need to act like fitness people, and people who want to work out only want to be around those people. And we know that we cater to the average person. You don't have to be fit to come to one of our facilities, and you certainly don't have to be fit to become a part of Fit and Healthy's Total Solution. We're going to help that person fall in love with the benefits of fitness. As I've done a lot of my research and I'm looking into the trends that I know are coming, one of those trends that I know is coming is this, that weight loss and health are going to begin to be provided everywhere. Specifically, weight loss. Weight loss is going to begin to be provided everywhere. Now you watch. You and I have a choice. We either get to be a part of that weight loss being provided everywhere, or we're going to sit back, look around our community, and we're going to find that it's being provided everywhere. Now let me give you an example of that. Our industry really is going to catch on. I can see it coming right now. And you're going to see more and more weight loss popping up in fitness facilities. So guys, let me say this to you from the bottom of my heart, and I'll give you my word, I'm doing it in Lima, Ohio too. We've got to get out there. We've got to get out there. We've got to start talking. We've got to start speaking regular, lots of speaking engagements. I can't say this to you enough. Of course it's marketing, and we've talked to you about getting out there and doing your marketing via speaking engagements. But what I want you to do is realize your competition down the street is going to provide weight loss at some point. It's going to happen. You need to be established as the known authority, the person and the business that cares about solving that problem. Get out there and speak. If you're in a stump for subject matter or titles, go to the P Drive. I know that there are a couple ready-made for you right there, and people have been using them for years. Get out there. The trend is coming where weight loss is going to arise more in our industry. Now listen. Your facility can be the solution, and weight loss is going to arise in other industries. I had a meeting just this very morning with one of our grocery store chains in the area, and I'm proposing to them a wellness program, yes, but then an extension of that. I want to provide wellness not only for their employees, I want to provide wellness for their customers. Now this is a trend that's coming, I promise you, so we're really new into it. You're not really seeing it being done right now, but mark my words, I'm going to show you how to do it, and you'll be able to plug it in. But it is going to mean you've got to get out there. You've got to get involved in what we're going to call go mad marketing, go make a difference marketing, permanent relationship marketing. You've learned through our company that we have short-term marketing, where you can go out and you can get leads immediately and collect lives today and bring them back. And you've learned about long-term marketing, where you can set up wellness and something that takes a little bit longer to set up but will really give you a great reward. Well, what I'm talking about is go make a difference marketing. It's a more permanent effect, but it takes a little bit longer than short-term. And its basic philosophy is to serve whoever you're with, really wholeheartedly be in it for them, whole hog, in it for them, not even collecting a life just yet. Getting in it for them and serving them, helping them achieve their goal, and then pretty quickly into it, you're starting to collect lives, but now you've established this hand-holding relationship that's going to be permanent. You might have mentioned that I told you about our Lima Locos team, and we began working with them. We began working with them doing their 50-50 drawing. Ada, who's amazing, went to their games and became the 50-50 queen and collected more money than had ever been collected. We were serving them. And just a few games into it, we then began to collect lives from people that were there. We got a lot of press, a lot of newspaper coverage over it, and you can too, and I'll go into more of it later. What I wanted to share with you today mainly is the trends that are coming. Weight loss is going to be everywhere, and you're going to see that real wellness is going to start popping up everywhere. And by real wellness, I mean it can't just be a membership to our fitness club. Real wellness is going to have to break down the results of their measurements and their weight and what they're eating and the results that they're getting and how many times they're using the facility and how things are going with their coach and giving feedback to that employer based on that information. Real wellness. We are entering in a prevention mode, entering into a prevention mode in the worlds that we live in. We're not going to be able to be in a mode where you react to a disease, but you prevent a disease. It's a positive place to be. You and I are in the right place, and the trends say that's where things are going. So guys, collect those testimonials. Put them together. Get tons and tons of them in a book, tons and tons of them on a DVD. Get your wellness package together, your speaking package together. You're ahead of the trends. You are a trendsetter. And remember, when patterns are broken, new worlds emerge. Get out of the pattern being just a fitness facility, and let's go after this total solution thing. You are going to change the world. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.